Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Joe 2 and Love, here on the final stop before Revolution. Sunday night, a great card and fabulous pay per view to look forward to on Sunday night. But the final stop before Revolution, Rampage. And Rampage was a solid addition again tonight. Uh, we got word of the final participant in the Face of Revolution ladder match between Ethan Page and Christian Cage, which was a good match to end the show. We had the triple threat between Darby, Sammy Guevara, and Andrade Idolo, but we did get a return and a debut. Great to see, but have that more on that in a bit. But thank you for joining me. If you're new to the podcast, obviously subscribe there in the corner if you want to see more of the reviews, and then the like button in the other corner. Help out the channel. Thank you all. But Rampage, as we dive into it, start off with the triple threat for the TNT Championship. Darby, Sammy, and Andrade. A very fun triple threat for the TNT title. Obviously, we can kind of get that why this match was not on Revolution, and we're going to get that Texas Tornado Trios match instead. But at the same time, this match, since was worthy to be on the show, it's just Revolution is so packed. So don't want to blow all your load in one night, which I can understand. This match show delivered very much so. Um, all three men just get better and better and better each time we see them. But Darby and Sammy start off the match getting up on Andrade because, of course, they'll be partners on Sunday. But so Darby hit a code red for 2 count, but quickly the alliance was scattered as, of course, every man for himself in the triple threat. Then back from break, so this one Andrade really took the advantage. He hit his beautiful double moonsault where he goes for a moonsault off top and then does quick moonsault off of that for near fall on Sammy. Hit the double knees up in the corner on Darby for near fall. Then Andrade, he was set up on the top rope. He was whipped by Darby with his belt. And Andrade was set up in the tree of woe. And, Sammy was on the apron. And Darby went for his suicida. But Sammy avoided it and hit a coast to coast on Andrade in the corner when he was down the tree of woe. Great spot there. So once again, but this time opposite, Sammy went for a tope, or it looked like probably a top rope shooting star to the outside, but Darby jumped the gun, hit a suicida, taking out Andrade, and they were back in the ring, had an exchange of pins. Andrade hit a one-arm powerbomb on Sammy for a near fall. Then finally the finish came in electric fashion. So Darby is stunner on Andrade, which Sammy followed with the GTH. And then Sammy was tossed to the outside. Darby went for the coffin drop on Andrade. And when he went for the pin, Sammy followed up with a senton on the back of Darby, taking him out, following up on Andrade 1, 2, 3, and Sammy Guevara retains in a thriller of a title match, title defense. He will face Scorpio Sky on Wednesday's edition of Dynamite, and the winner of that will face the winner of the Face of Revolution ladder match on Sunday, or on a later date. So then we got Death Triangle in the middle of the ring. Alex Abrahantes, Penta, Obscuro, and Pac. They were in the middle of the ring. Alex said that they still may be down one Lucha Brother, but it'll still be 3-on-3. So lights went out, and we got a promo by the House of Black on the Titantron. Them thinking that Alex is going to assert himself in this feud. Said, well, his sacrifice will be honored. So then they reappeared on the apron, and Abrahantes was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't mean me. He said that they have their monster, and they have theirs. So out came Erick Redbeard. Erick Redbeard, the former Eric Rowan, the former member of the Wyatt family for WWE. Oh man, has it been a while? And boy, is it good to see him again. Him in this feud, I mean, it's just gonna add to it. I mean, apparently there's gonna be a trios match added maybe to the buy-in, but trios match of these 6 on Sunday night. Hell of a match. And again, great to see Erick Redbeard back. You know, I believe last time we saw him, it was at the Broly Lee tribute show over a year ago. But I mean, yeah, clearly they've been staying in contact with him, and you know, just great to see. I just hope the House of Black wins on Sunday because they always say the House always wins, and they cut these great promos out of Love, Black, Matthews, and King, but they need a win. So there's that. Then was the announcement made by Dan Lambert that Scorpio Sky will face Sammy Guevara for his TNT Championship on Wednesday on Dynamite. And of course, the winner of that will face the Face of Revolution ladder match. And return for Paige Vanzant signing with AEW on Sunday's Revolution. I'm curious how that's going to go. I'm really curious. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Excuse me. And then we got Keith Lee, the limitless one, Keith Lee, in his second match for AEW, and he will be in that Face of Revolution ladder match on Sunday. He faced off against Shady Drake. This was a good match for what it was worth. Obviously, JD Drake, part of the wingman, styles mesh well, and Drake hit a rolling cannonball and a moonsault for a 1 count, and then Lee caught Drake in midair and delivered the ground zero, or what was used to be called the Big Bang Catastrophe, by Lee for the win. More momentum going into the ladder match Sunday. Afterwards, he was confronted by the wingman, Nemeth, Avalon, and Benoni. And then Team Taz, they were off commentary. They came down to address Keith Lee, but Orange Cassidy, another member of the Face Revolution ladder match, came down and distracted Ricky Starks. Well, attention there. See what carnage is going to happen on Sunday night, which will be a damn good ladder match. So we got Serena Deeb's 5-minute challenge, rookie challenge. She faced off against Leila Gray, and Leila Gray was smart for the first half minute or so. So she left the ring, because Excalibur said on commentary, she doesn't need to beat Serena Deeb. She just needs to last the 5 minutes. So for a good 20 to half a minute or so, she was running to the outside trying to avoid Serena Deeb. But then eventually, Serena got ahead of her, pulled her to the ground on the outside, locked in a front choke in the ring. Gray tapped out, and there was that. Then out came the returning Hikaru Shida. Hikaru Shida returned after the last attack by Serena Deeb, and she's back. She looks better than ever. She was being down on Deeb with her kendo stick, and eventually she was pulled back, and Serena retreated. Good to see Serena or Shida back in this match. You know, could see another lights out match between the women. I'm not sure, but very much helping the women's division, considering the Owens Hart Cup for the women will start, I would say, because we're in the beginning of March, so it may start next month or May, but either way, good. Main event. So, face Revolution qualifier for the last spot in the ladder match. Ethan Page versus Christian Cage. This was good. You know, Ethan Page, he's up very good, but have not seen him much recently. Christian Cage, of course we know, is one of the vast veterans of the ladder match. He has not wrestled much as well as of late on Dynamite Rampage. So this was good seeing both of them back after a good bit. But after a fast start by Paige, Cage turned around, back from break. Christian hit a reverse DT for a near fall. Then a big cutter. So Ethan Page, she jumped from the apron in the middle of the ropes on the Christian, hit a cutter for a near fall. Christian got the advantage back, hit a diving headbutt for a 2 count. Went for a spear, but was countered to a big shoulder tackle by Ethan. Finally, Christian hit a spear for a near fall. And then Paige went for the Eagle's Edge, but Christian slipped out, hit the kill switch, 1, 2, 3. And Christian advances to the Face of Revolution ladder match on Sunday night, joining Keith Lee, Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks, Wardlow, and Orange Cassidy. Gonna be a doozy. Predicting Wardlow to win that match, just based on how he's been betrayed. I would be stunned if Wardlow doesn't win. But either way, it makes for a good field on Sunday night. But afterwards, Jurassic Express came out to congratulate Christian. But then the Young Bucks and Red Dragon, Jurassic Express opponents for Sunday night in that Triple Threat Tag Team match for the titles, came out to confront Christian Cage and Jurassic Express. They took a hold of the titles and posed in front of each other. But Luchasaurus snatched the titles, and Jungle Boy jumped on top of them for a tope, wiped them out, so there was that. But that was how Rampage went off the air. It's good to see a live Rampage. Good to see a live Rampage. You know, because this was in Orlando. And, of course, Dynamite was in Dayla's place on Wednesday. So, good to see. But, now, to give my quick predictions, might as well, for Revolution Sunday, I would say between Chris Jericho, Eddie Kingston, I would say Eddie Kingston. Triple Threat Tag Team title match, Jurassic Express, Young Bucks, or Red Dragon. That's tough. It's going to be a damn good match. I would have to say Red Dragon. Red Dragon get the dub there. New champs on Sunday. Then we got, I mentioned the Trios match that was announced earlier. House of Black over Death Triangle and Erick Redbeard. That's my vote. Ty Conti versus Jade Cargill for TBS title. Go with Ty Conti. You know, perhaps time for a change, and Ty Conti's type of way the TBS title was made for. So there's that. The trios Texas tornado match between Hardy Family Office and Sting, Darby, and Sammy. I have to go with Sting, Darby, and Sammy. I mean, Sting's in the match. You can't lose. You can't lose. Then the women's championship match. Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa. You know, I'm skeptical after that finish to the match on Wednesday. But I just feel it's going to be Thunder Rosa. Going to be new champion come Sunday night. The Face of Revolution ladder match. Great field between, Christian, Wardlow, Orange Cassidy, Starks, Hobbs, and Keith Lee. Gonna have to go with Wardlow. I mean, Mr. Mayhem. He's gotta win that ladder match. He's got to. The dog collar match between CM Punk and MJF. You know, I so hope it's MJF. I so hope that it's MJF because, I mean, what happened on Dynamite on Wednesday, that's strange. But again, hopefully it's MJF because if the path is going to be Hangman and MJF, it's got to be MJF going over at Revolution. And with that being said, the main event, Hangman Page versus Stone Cold for the AEW World Championship. This is the match on the card where I don't care who wins. I just want the better match. But with what I just said, I'm going to go with Hangman to retain the title against Adam Cole. And we see Kenny Omega cost Adam Cole at Revolution. As also, I'd say Hook over QT Marshall, if you're counting the buy-in, and Chris Statlander over Leo Hirsch. But those are my quick predictions as well. But nonetheless, that's the end of the episode. And that's the end of the review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode today. Be back Monday or Tuesday. I have to check, but one of those days I'll be back with my AEW Revolution review for the day. And then, of course, be back next Thursday for Dynamite, next Saturday for Rampage. But now with the news of Ring of Honor being bought by Tony Khan on Dynamite. If, now, may not, but if there's another show and Ring of Honor has a TV deal, I may start doing Ring of Honor reviews. Depending on how it goes and how it fits in the schedule. But I will see. I will see. I know Ring of Honor is having the Super Card of Honor on April 1st, so I'll tap into that as well. But we'll see. Nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm H.O. True Love, getting out of here. Be safe. Peace.